Hello, everybody, and welcome to a campaign where I am not, like, super duper optimistic because the reality is that these two investigators are not in my playstyle at all. They're both very backloaded investigators, while I'm very much a front-loaded investigator with how I want to play. But we have Diana Stanley and Kelvin Wright. So I'll talk a bit about the decks before we get into playing. We're playing Dark Matter, by the way. Should be fun. So with Diana, I took a lot of input from people who watched my previous Diana run, and I've loaded the deck with a lot more cancels now, and ignore effects, obviously. And I'm now going to be a lot more. I'm going to be a lot more focused on making sure that I'm just using them as opposed to saving them for when it's best. Calvin, I tried to actually, I did something a little bit different where apart from like a few notable pieces, which I'm sure you'll slowly pick up on as we get through this campaign, this Kelvin deck, I actually just tried to not build a traditional like Kelvin deck. Which might sound a little bit weird. Like, there's definitely pieces of Kelvin in here. But I kind of was just like, let's just build a Flex Survivor, because I know how to build a Flex Survivor. And we're going to have a good time doing that. These two investigators, to me, for my playstyle, seem very difficult for two-handed. However, I do think that Dark Matter is on the easier side of a campaign. And I think Dark Matter is also a very fun campaign. It's one of my favorites to it's one of my favorites to play. So I figured even if I'm not going to play this, like even if I'm going to have like a tough time with the investigators, I'm going to have a great time playing the campaign. Metroid Man, yes, Dark Matter has a lot. It's probably best at its blind play. So if I were you, you should probably, as much as it sucks for me to tell a viewer to leave, you should probably not watch today. Just because like there's a lot of like Dark Matter is a phenomenal blind campaign. It's absolutely great as a blind campaign. Yeah. It's just really good as a blind campaign. Okay. Alright, I haven't done any of this stuff, but I'm pretty sure we just go. I've played this is, I think, my 5th time playing Dark Matter. Let me see. Blind, Dexter. Yeah, it's my 5th time playing. Thank you, Metroid Man. You have a good rest of your Tuesday. Okay, we're in this. Let's play this. Emergency procedure. 7 Doom. As you try to make sense of the situation, an alarm blares through the chambers and interrupts your thoughts. Alert! Engine stability at 7%. System power critical. Requires immediate attention. You cannot resign. Beware, if this agenda advances, the ship will explode and everyone will die. Event Horizon. Your body aches and cramps from the extended cryosleep. How long have you been trapped in your frozen tomb? Where is the rest of the crew? These questions will need to wait, for you must first find a way to get this ship back online before the reactor engines overheat. Objective: investigators in the engine room may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to repair the power malfunction and advance. So we need to spend 2 clues to get into here, and it should be a good time. I'm just going to give these decks a little bit of a shuffle. Going to shuffle the encounter deck, even though I'm probably going to shuffle it again in the future. And let's draw our opening mulligan. I like this hand. I like it because we have like the tools we need, and this allows Kelvin to kind of just take his time to get there. The only downside is we don't have a lot of cancels. So we can actually probably burn a Clairvoyance. Because Clairvoyances are backloaded, so we don't need to see it in the front of the game. Question about Dark Matter. I'm planning on playing it blind, but I like to play investigators. It goes in the theme of the campaign. What investigators would you see in this campaign? I think the one that actually resonates flavorfully the most with Dark Matter would be Diana Stanley. I think she actually fits flavorfully the most with Dark Matter. Other than that, I think Luke Robinson would be another good fit flavorfully. How about a non-mystic? A non-mystic that fits flavorfully with Dark Matter. Man, I don't know. I'm going to continue kind of just resolving my mulligan here. I think we want to keep... I like a lot of this stuff we're looking at here. I like this Delay the Inevitable because... But it's also, I mean, like, I just know we need to get cancels. That's the one thing that I learned. We need to, like, get our cancels. This thing's not, like, a great cancel. So I think we have to, unfortunately, kill it. I think I'm even gonna... I could Encage the Soul. We draw 2 new cards. We have Dark Insight. We're going to use it immediately. We can gain a resource. We can play this, gain a resource, and play that. Or we can just, like, play this, do this, investigate for our last action. Yeah, I think we're going to run like this. So we'll draw 2 new cards. And we'd love to see a cancel here. It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We have this, and we're just going to run it at, like, the first card we see. Alright, now over here on Kelvin's side of the board. We can burn you. We can burn you. I'm keeping you, I think. I think we can burn the Derringer, and I think I'm going to even burn the E-Cash. We're looking for, obviously, like, an E-Cash. Oh, look, I mean, is this the same deck that Justin has played the last 3 times he's built a Survivor? You know it. You know it. I know it, you know it, we all fucking know it, okay? Sometimes the comfy decks are best. It's true. Like, and also, like, with Kelvin, that's kind of what I wanted to do here, right? Okay, I think these opening hands are actually really good, though. I think these opening hands are really nice. I think they're going to get us up and running, which is the most important part of this campaign. Okay, so my only concern is, obviously, I know what happens when we go into the cargo hold. And we want to spend as little time as possible in the cargo hold if we can avoid it. Okay, well, I think we get this show on the road. I think we actually have a really good line here, which actually gives Diana a bit more time that she can actually sit on this divination. It allows Kelvin to really hit the ground running. And you don't stop running, you don't stop running, hit the ground running, you know. Okay. So I think we're gonna uncage the soul to play the divination. That's just an easy first action. We'll play the axe. We might as well, and then we're gonna move up here, which is gonna give us an additional resource. No, it's during your turn. During your turn, so we won't gain an additional resource. That's okay though. We can do that next turn. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to then over here, we're going to play Old Keyring. We're going to investigate with Old Keyring. So we are 0v0, where every good survivor wants to be. And then we're going to play Shed a Light. So we're going to discover a clue at our location from investigating with the Old Keyring. We're going to discover an additional clue at this location. And we're going to discover an additional clue at any location. So that was action 2. And then action 3, we're going to move up here. Yeah, this is the new newest version of the mod. All right, so we'll go upkeep. Awesome. That's you love to see it. You love to see it. Okay. So I told you I'd shuffle the deck again. We're going 1 of 7. Evil card over here. Test foot or fist 3. If you fail, deal 1 direct damage to your investigator and to each ally asset you control. If you control the radium. All right, we want Kelvin to draw this card. But I am gonna just Scarlet Keys is included in this. This is, I mean, once the mod, the actual campaign's included, I get you. Yeah, all the player cards are in here. Yeah, we're going for this. So, we're going to Draw an encounter, so we shuffle it back into its deck, which is going to go like this. Get back in there. That's for Kelvin to draw. This is going to come in here, which is going to put us up to 2 brain. We are then going to draw a card and gain a resource. Not what we want to see, but I might just play this Shriveling. Okay. Now, oh, that's an idea. That's an idea. Okay, okay. All right, Kelvin is going to draw a card. And that is Artificial Gravity Malfunction. While you're at attached location, each move action and action ability costs 1 additional action. At the end of the round, if you're attached it, discard this. Okay, so we're probably just going to stay here this turn, I think. I wanted to move in here, but I think we're just going to, like, you know, just stay in here and have a great time. Okay. I am going to draw a card. Otherwise, you must either discard that card or take 1 horror. Can't be canceled, can be ignored. I'll just take the horror, and then this can come over there. It makes the Shriveling a little bit spookier, admittedly, but let's just assume we're not going to die, right? So, sorry, it makes the water protection in this a little bit scarier, but let's just assume we're not going to die. And that's a great draw. Okay, we have 1 action left. As much as I want to play this Arcane Initiate, I don't think we do it. I think instead we just gain a resource. I think we just gain a resource. Or at attached location, each move action and action ability costs 1. Yeah, we're going to gain a resource, which is going to just give us an additional resource. Just to give us some cashola to get this moving. Over here, our turn's going to be pretty simple. We're going to emergency cash to gain 4 resources. We're then going to play Winging It from our hand. And then we're testing 0 to 0. The true Kelvin right way. 0 to 0. Honestly, you'd love to see it. Nice. We'll grab a clue. This is then going to come into our discard pile. And then I think we're going to play it from our discard pile. So we're going 0 to 0. Classic. Cool, we'll grab 2 clues. Honestly, this is a really good clue start for for a 0 a 0 across the board Kelvin. I already have 6 clues. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. We're gonna go upkeep. That's a great draw. It's a little bit scary. Upkeep over here. I love seeing that. I love seeing that. If we get enemies, which will hopefully come eventually. Yeah, as long as every test is a 0, Kelvin is going to do great. Alright, what do we got? It's the nearest access location. So that's going to be this location. At the end of the round, it gets gorped. Oh, another 0 test. Alright, 0, 0. If you fail, place 1 of your clues on your current location. No! Oh no, we don't fail. We don't fail. What am I doing? It was a 0 test. No, see, no chat. Don't worry. I was already thinking about my next line of action. Don't worry. Okay. Well. So we're going to spend 2 clues, and we're going to move into this location. After you enter the cargo hold, test brain 2. If you fail, take 1 horror. Look at this. All right, we're going to go. Do you know what I realized? Spoilers for later in this campaign, but isn't Kelvin going to be really good when he has to fight the mirror version of him? Like, isn't Kelvin just gonna have like a great time fighting that one? Is it equal to it? No, because it's not your base value. It's equal to your current value, right? I don't remember. It's either like your base value, but I think it might be equal to your current value. I also forget. All right. We have 0 to 2. I am playing Dark Matter. All right, I guess we're going to take a direct damage and a direct horror. We do fail, so we are going to take 2 horror, but we take direct damage or direct horror. I think we want to get our do something stats up. Honestly, Diana is looking really nice on her end. But we have to come back in here. You know what? I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to do 1 and 1. Let's just start getting some numbers. Okay. We're not going to move in here this turn, I don't think. The other self is base, fight, and evade. Oh, let's go. That's so sick. Oh, that's... Kelvin, it's your day. It's your day. All right, we have 2 actions left. I mean, we could just grab this clue, right? That doesn't hurt. I'll draw a card. Sure. And then we'll investigate with this. We're going to go 1 to 0. But I also could leave this just in case we draw a Shed of Light. Yeah, I'll draw one more card. Huh. Oh. 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 Oh, okay. Oh, sure. All right. Okay. Okay. We are going to play Miss Arcane Initiate. We're going to spin Miss Arcane Initiate. I should have 2 Doom. Right? Yeah, we should have 2 Doom on this. Look at the top 3. Whoa. You're not a spell. Okay. We're then going to spend 2 to play Delay the Inevitable on ourselves. And then we're going to move in here for our last action. And we're going to test 2 to 2. And we want to actually fail this test. So, of course, it doesn't happen. Okay. I mean, I suppose we just take this back, right? And we just use it to gain, like, resources and shit. When the Mythos... Oh, when the Mythos phase ends. Okay, it's when the Mythos phase ends. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Alright, we'll go upkeep. Alright, we are at 4 of 7. Evil card over here. Let's go. For each point you fail by, either discard a non-story asset you control or take 1 horror. Okay, so we're going to go 1 to 3 then. We failed by 2, so we'll take 2 horror. Does this one deal its damage individually? Do you choose? Is this one of those things where you have to choose? Like, does it deal a damage? Does it deal a horror for, like, and then I have to check for the next point I fail by, or is it a grouped thing? Reads the same as Rotting Remains. Then Rotting Remains is all at once. Cool. Thanks, Dice Gods. Much appreciated. Kelvin. Is this too wild to just take 3 horror? Turn into... is it time to turn into God mode Kelvin? If the ship explodes and you lose the campaign, does that still count as playing these 2 investigators? No. I need to get at least like 4 scenarios in for it to count for me as I played these investigators. The ship's not exploding though. Like the ships, we're getting there this turn. Kelvin's actually been doing fucking great. I think we're gonna Signum Crucis this, so we're gonna add 3 blessed tokens. And then we're going at 1 to 3. Sure. Okay. For each one I fail by, so I failed by 3, which is pretty exciting. So it's a nice, big, round number. Yeah, fuck me, man. Let's just do it. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Okay. This doom is not gone, but it will be. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we're going to look for a spell. We're going to start there. I swear I have spells in this deck. See? That's an insight. Oh, I guess actually some of the really juicy ones are in my hand. That's okay, though. I mean, like, you're just free soak at this point. Alright, I think we're going to clear the weakness, and then we're going to uncage the soul out this shriveling. Get ready for combat mode. Hello, what campaign is this? I just joined. This is Dark Matter, a custom campaign. That's a very good time. Okay, Kelvin is going to move in here for his first action. And then, at the end of your turn, if you're in the engine room and do not control radiation tablets, take a damage. But we will spend the clues. We will spend the 4 clues. It's 2 per, right? Yeah, look at that. Bing. As the nuclear ion engines begin their reboot sequence, the emergency lights shut off and leave you in darkness. You see a glimpse of an image, of a memory. A great golden palace stands before you, older than time itself. A throne befit for a queen, reigning over the infinite void of sunless space. When the main fluorescent lights return, an ear-piercing scream resonates out of the intercom system. It is the sound of several children's roboticized voices crying out in unison. Intruders detected! Go away! Please leave us alone! Shuffle the set aside artificial intelligence and counter set into the deck along with the discard pile. This set is indicated by that. Advance to Agenda 2A and Act 2A. Do not remove Doom from play and transfer all Doom from Agenda 1A to Agenda 2A. Do not remove Doom from play. Oh no! You keep your Doom, baby. You got me, Axolotl. You bamboozled me. Sweet. Oh, I guess I should add that deck of cards, huh? The computerized voices sob and sing snippets of nursery rhymes. The ship's lights flicker along and the automated hatches snap open and closed. The Tatterdemalion has a mind of its own. If there are no clues on your current location, scan. Search for the topmost card in the scanning deck with an icon matching your current location and draw it. Shuffle the scanning deck. Restoring power to the Tatterdemalian's systems activated a new problem. The ship's malfunctioning AI is now operational and trying to terminate you. You must find a way to fix it or shut it down before it expels you from the ship. Objective, figure out how to repair or disable the insane cybernetic AI. You will be instructed when to advance. Okay. So do we want to try to get these clues? We're 4 all. We have these luckies. I'd rather use them for, like, you know, luckies. Diana is still sitting at 1, but we are looking at getting to, like, I'm probably going to ward and then, like, ward. But Diana is about to shift into kill mode coming up here. I feel it in my bones. Okay. And we can always come back here if we get the tablets, right? Yeah, I think Kelvin... You know what? I've played this one so much, I'm just, like, gonna look to see how many just ones there are. I'm not seeing, like, what else is on them. I'm just trying to see how many frickin'... None of them are. Okay, good. So we actually don't need to scan in just this room. So we can fuck off out of here. I know I'm not supposed to take them out of order, but I haven't scanned yet, so... Hey, if you're complaining about that, I mean, no one is. I'm beating to death. I'm beating a straw man to death right now. Okay. Yeah, we're going to come back up here. So we're going to test 4 to 2. Nice. And then we're going to investigate at 4 to 2 for our last action, I think. Whoa! Oh, let's go! I mean, that's not that impressive. All right. Diana has not gone. Diana has not gone here. So we're going to scan. Because our location has no clues. So we're looking for a square. There's it is. The Eva suit. You may put Eva suit into play under the control of any investigator. If you're at an access location, move to another access location, then scan. Search the topmost card of the scanning deck with the icon below and draw it. Shuffle the scanning deck. Okay. I suppose I'm going to give that to Kelvin. Okay. And then Diana is going to move up here. After you see it evading an enemy at this location, defeat that enemy, group limit 3 times per game. Alright, we're going to investigate with this divination. So we have 4 to the game's 3. We're going to spend 1 and play this Dark Prophecy Taboo. Reveal 5 Chaos tokens instead of 1. Choose one of those to resolve with a non-Elder Sign symbol and ignore the rest. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Do we fail on this one? I think we fail on it still. Because it's -2, and we had 4. We had 4 to 3. That's ultimately okay. That's ultimately fine. Yeah, we'll choose this one. Yeah, well, you know what? We're actually gonna choose this one so we can bump our number up. Because either way, we fail. Either way, we fail. So we're gonna just put this in here though, which is gonna give us a resource and a card. Nice. Okay. We'll go upkeep. You love to see it. I think this Kelvin deck's actually gonna... I think this Kelvin deck's gonna pop off. It's just a survivor deck. It's just like what I do all the time. Okay. Alright. We're going to go... Sorry, this should be at 3s. We're going to go 4 of 7. Well, 5 of 7. Evil card. I think we're going to ward this one. And we're going to put the horror on you, and then we're chucking that in there, and then we're going to gain a resource and draw a card. You love to see that. Get out of here. Then what do we got over here? Secret of this card, the end of turn, there's at least one any kind, take 2 horror and discard hallucinatory holograms. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we're going to have Calvin go first. Calvin's going to move in here. And then Calvin is going to double action to just get rid of this. Bye. Our pal Diana Stanley is going to investigate with the divination, and we're going to commit this. So we're going to go, we have 4. Oh, I guess now we use brain. We use brain now. So we have 5 to the game's 3. You know what? We're actually not going to use that unexpected courage then, because 5 to 3 is pretty comfortable. And next turn, we're just warding whatever we draw, just so everyone knows. So we're going to go 5 to the game's 3. Yay! We will gain 2 of these. And then we have to discard a card. I think it can be you. Because we failed. We succeeded by 0. Okay. I think we're going to then scan for this next action. And we are looking for the moon. The moon. Moon. What type of ship is this? Near the stern of the vessel is a large structure of human bones and skulls. At the top of the creation is a wax sculpture of a female figure in a yellow dress. The sculpture itself must be at least 100 years old. It all seems so surreal and sad. In front of the strange altar lies a scroll which holds the first draft of a new prayer being written to Tasilda, Royal Princess of Carcosa. You are certain you have heard this name before, but you can't recall when. Each investigator location adds 1 tally mark next to their memories. You must either place 1 doom on the current agenda. This can cause it to... so we're each going to get a memory. Let's start there. And then you must place 1 doom on the current agenda, and this can discard the victor's play. I mean, we're gonna do that. We have to kill this lady somehow. This lady has to go. Because she's gonna cause it to advance. Is there any way for me to kill this lady? We could try to bomb this test. It's unlikely we're gonna bomb it. So what do we do then? What's my weakness in this deck? In this Diana deck? It won't deal with horror, will it? I think it's like one of the Edge of the Earth ones. It's panic. Do we have a plan for that panic in our upgrade path? Yeah, we have Fearless. We have 1 copy of Fearless. Okay. What do we do with our last action? I don't think there's another moon, but we could try to scan again, but I don't think there's another one. But I don't think it hurts. I think we want to be here because we have a... I mean, like, we could try to go into this, but there's only, what, 3 tokens that cause us to fail? I don't think that's worth it for, like, 1 extra turn. Because I think... What's the agenda, the doom on the last one? 9. Yeah, we're looking pretty comfortable. And then we actually don't need to, like, just go and kill this lady. So yeah, I'll scan 1 more time. I don't think there's another moon, but I'll take the shot. No, there's not. Alright, well, you know, that's life. Upkeep. Great draw. Pete Sylvester! Let's go. All right, we advance this. Now we remove the Doom from play. You don't want to go with your friends? Okay, into the trash can with you. It's the guy. Defeat that enemy. I mean, we're probably just gonna, like, promise a power him. It's actually probably better if Kelvin does. No. And if it goes wrong, we have some luckies to get us there. While moving or engaging. Alright, this guy just lives here. Okay. The ship's AI is reaching out to every machine to manipulate, to control. Hopelessly lost in its own insanity, it will stop at nothing to exterminate the intruders that are invading its home. If there are no clues in your current location, scan 9 Doom advances. Evil card over here is none other than a gravity malfunction. That is a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna Dark Insight that. We're gonna shuffle back into the deck. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Hey, here's that Panic. So Panic is play, engage, or resource. So play, engage, or resource. Burn that into my brain, chat. Okay. Ignores investigators without AI encounter card in their threat area. Cool. Okay. Well, let's look at the top 3 for a spell. We'll hit one of these eventually. You're a spell? Good job. Good job, Arcane Initiate. You've done it. Okay. We're going to engage this guy for 1 action. We cannot engage, play, or resource for the remainder of the turn. We're going to try to evade this guy at 7-3. Nice. After we evade an enemy, we'll defeat that enemy. And I suppose Diana is done, so Diana can move over here. We're going to test 5-2. Nice. You'd love to see it. Alright, we're going to double action and scan for the star, which I think is very cheeky of Axolotl. Can we just say that? Very cheeky. Oh, it's right here. Alright, donning the Eva's suit, you leave the pressurized atmosphere of the ship to climb across the outside of the vessel. The Tatterdemalion appears much larger from the outside. You barely see the access point on the other side. It will take quite some time to traverse the ship. As you glide forwards, a glint above you, far above you, catches your eye. A yellow and green flare undulates in the canvas of space. It dances in the sky and entwines into a singular design. Rings of concentric semicircles lined with strange runes, and the center is a pair of wavy lines. You've seen this symbol before during the presentation of the King in Yellow. However, this wasn't the one in the Ward Theater, but an amateur performance in the cramped and industrial interior of the Tatterdemalion. After the strange lights fade away, you realize you completely let go of your tethers and are beginning to drift away. With the small thrust of your suit's reaction control system, you grab hold once more and hastily climb your way to the next airlock with a much firmer grip. Add 2 tally marks to your memories, and add this card to the victory display. Not looking good for Mr. Kelvin. If he has to do the thing. So then we move to another access point, right? I guess we move first. We're moving over here. Ship's Bridge. After you perform a scan of this location, if there are no clues on it, add player clues on it from the token bank. And I think the last thing I'm going to do is we're going to drop down Mr. Pete Sylvester. Nice. Okay. Upkeep. Nice. Alright, we're at 1 of 9. Evil card over here. All-Seeing Eye. Put this card into your play area as an additional cost. for you to perform a scan, discard cards at the top of the encounter deck until an AI encounter card is discarded and draw it. I think we try a Ward of Radiance. Let's try this Ward of Radiance. Okay. Do we like this card? I think we're okay with it. I think I don't want to ward it. We're at 4. Cabin Pressure. Secret that's got any turn. If there are one more closing location, take 2 damage and discard Cabin Pressure. Discard. Double action, discard Cabin Pressure. Okay. Well, Diana's going to move in here. And then she is going to Divination. So we have 6 to the game's 3. Nice. I'll discard a card from my hand. I think it's going to be this Bandolier. I don't think we're going to need it this scenario. Actually, I think I'm going to kill this other Arcane Initiate. So we're going to grab the clues. Wow, who'd have thought this card actually does have a downside? Okay. Now, Kelvin. I think we're going to get rid of this Cabin Pressure for actions number 1 and 2, and then we're going to scan for our last action. So we're going to scan for a T-shaped cloud. Hey, there's one right here. Search for spell. I've not done that this turn. Thank you. I don't have enough spells. I think we have, like, what, 12 spells in here? Alright, T-shaped cloud. Aloof Alert. Test for Brain 3. If you fail, it attacks you. If you succeed, choose one of the following icons below and scan. Search the topmost card of the scanning deck with the chosen icon and draw it. Shuffle the scanning deck. Sure, that sounds kind of fun. Okay. Upkeep. Hey. Oh, let's go. That's huge. Alright, 2 of 9. Evil card over here is a system bug. Nearest location with no clues. After display, place 1 clue on its location. You fucking little bug. You son of a bitch. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Alright, well, we're going to double action. And we're going to talk to this guy at 4 to 3. Nice. I'll scan for the T, I think. I think we just want to get the T finished off. Hey, look at that, right on top again. You search the Tattered Malian's console and discover its itinerary. Over a year ago, the ship departed in search of a Saturnian? Saturnian? Is that correct? Asteroid of extrasolar origin, codenamed Fragment. The crew eventually found the mysterious object and sent several survey and excavation teams for unknown purposes. The mission proceeded smoothly until the Tattered Malian suddenly lost contact with one of its survey teams deep within the subterranean caverns of Fragment. Despite the disappearance, the mission was apparently deemed a success and the ship was set to return home. You vaguely recall stepping out of a shuttle onto the rocky surface of a golden asteroid. The stars glittered bright and red. You must have been one of the Tattered Malian survey teams. We each get a memory. And then you may gain up to 3 resources. I mean, I'll just do it, I suppose. I'm not going to say no. Into the victory display. So looking at what? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 1 action left. I suppose I'll play this until the end of time. Okay, Diana. I guess we just don't be scared of this, right? We're going to try to talk to this guy 5-3. Wow. Give me back this Dark Insight. And then we'll scan. I'll do the ball because it's right on top. Holy shit. Well, the digital environment of the ship. Within the digital environment of the ship, you come across a vault containing petabytes of encrypted data. It appears that the Tattered Emollient's archives contain the brain scans and histories of hundreds of people from the 20th and 21st centuries. Curious, you search for your own name and are surprised to find files corresponding to your past life. Man, I should play Soma again. Soma is such a good fucking game. According to these records, you were institutionalized after attempting to sabotage a theater play. You live the rest of your life in isolation, warning to all of Carcosa and of one named Hoster. After your death, your brain was preserved by the institution and eventually scanned for scientific research. Despite feeling sorrow for your past life, you can finally let go of that reality. Even though it's not exactly the world you expected, you've been given a second chance at life and aim to not repeat the same mistakes. Each investigator location adds 1 tally mark next to the memories, and we may heal 2 horror, which I'll gladly fucking do. This is the victor display. Yes! Yes! Okay. And then we'll discard cards until an AI encounter card is discarded. Nearest location without clues. This little bug can go there. Beep. Okay, we have 1 action left. I suppose I'm going to play this Holy Rosary. And then we're going to do this. You're a spell. You're a good spell. Excuse me? Oh, I suppose I didn't test that last turn. Okay, we're going 3-all. I'll place a clue on my location. Okay, upkeep. Alright, how many more do we have? We have 9. We have a bunch of hearts, which are currently not visible on the board. We have T-bulb, bulb, T. So I guess we're going for bulbs next. Okay. 3 of 9. Evil card over here. To play in your threat area, you get -1 to your skills while fighting or evading AI enemies. Choose to discard 2 cards from your hand. Discard predictive algorithm. Sure. I think I'm just gonna Dark Insight that, because I would rather this be another card. And by that I mean a card in my hand. And I'd rather just have 6 brain. I honestly, I think I want 6 brain more. Nearest access location. You know what? Diana's okay with getting splatted. She's kind of just like, you know, here for it. But she also might go kill this little robot. Okay. Calvin, talk to this guy. We have 4-3. Nice. We're going to look for bulb, I suppose. Bulb. Is this really what this guy does? Aloof alert. Yeah, he's just here making this easier for us. All right. You finally uncover the direct access point to interface with the Tattered Emollient's main computer, Kate. However, you quickly realize that the disabling or rewiring it will not be as simple as you anticipated. Kate is not a true computer at all and is actually a cybernetic organism. Deep within the mechanics of the ship's bridge is the computer's core, and within it are the disembodied brains of 6 young children. These brains are linked together to the form of a very powerful supercomputer. The situation sickens you to the core. Who would do such a thing? Damning these minds to an eternity of calculating ship trajectories and processing algorithms? You feel guilty knowing that you must have been part of this heinous crew. We each get a tally mark of memories, so we're at 4 and 6. And then this had this card of the victory display, Advanced Act 2B. It would be impossible to physically bypass or rewire Kate. However, there's another way to repair the computer. If you can reprogram the cryosleep chamber's dream protocols to interface with Kate, you will essentially create a pocket reality in which you can virtually interact with Kate within its dreams. From there, you'll be able to bring the poor minds back to their senses. However, without proper psychological conditioning, entering the virtual reality may be damaging to your identity, leaving you in a state of decoherence. Although some of your procedural memories have returned, your self-identity is still out of tune. You may want to explore the ship and remember who you used to be. Put the set-aside virtual access key story asset into play under any investigator's control. That investigator may choose to add it to their deck. This card does not count towards that investigator's deck limit. Yeah, this is probably a really good card for both of these investigators. It's probably just for Calvin, right? Because Diana's a down the rabbit hole deck, a Relic Hunter is 4 experience, which might not be worth it. I mean, we're going to have a shit ton of experience by the time this is all said and done. Yeah. Objective: after Investigator Cryosleep Quarters performs a scan matching the icon below, regardless of whether it's successful or not, you may advance. Yeah, I think Calvin would really like it. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to keep talking to this guy. We have 5 to the game's 3. Sorry, 4 to the game's 3. No, I'll be lucky. So why don't you give me T, I suppose? We're just going to find the T's. Get all the T's out of there. Yeah, there we go. What did the axe say on the bottom? This one? Beware, remember to recollect as many memories as you can. You may put this card into play under the control of any investigator as an action. Spend 2 clues as a group. Scan, search for the topmost card in the scanning deck with the icon below, and draw it. Shuffle the scanning deck. Time roller, how's it going? Alright, so we want to get some clues. Well, we actually have all the clues we need. And there's one more in there, so we actually can now start moving out of here. I don't think we want to move out of here yet, though. We're actually going to draw a card. Alright. Diana's going to move in here. Hello, you cute little bug. And we're going to attack him with the Shriveling. So we have 6 to 3. Sweet. We're going to Eldritch Inspiration that and ignore it. Or we'll cancel the effect. This guy is dead. We'll draw a card and gain a resource. I think we want to investigate at 3 to 1. Yeah. -1. We'll grab this clue. Alright. Let's go upkeep. Hey. Ooh, alright, we're going to discard this winging it. 4 of 9. Evil card over here. Test Brain 3. All right, we'll go 7 to 3. Granny Orn, what are you? Why are you in space? No, Granny Orn is fine. Don't you worry about Granny Orn. That's a little bit unfortunate. Both of these have now the scan problem. Like, Kelvin is probably going to be able to get rid of his. Okay, well, we need to, like... I mean, we also can look at the cryo sleep quarters. We want to check out this one. I think the infirmary just has medicine and, like, the tablets. Because I've played this 5 times, we're just going to do this way. We're just looking to see what we got to scan here. So we have 2 circles. That's plus. So plus has got to be... So just think we just want to scan on the circles. And we want to scan the cryo sleep chamber too. And I guess we're just going to get a bunch of AIs. Yeah, that's okay. We're going to move in here. And we're going to scan. Give me an AI, please. That's totally okay. Alright, and then we're going to scan for a circle. I have to defeat this enemy. Scan. Search the topmost card of the scanning deck with the icon below and draw it. Shuffle the scanning deck. Hello, I am Holly. Alright, well, for our last action, we're gonna toe-to-toe this guy. So this guy's going to attack us. We're going to put the horror here and the damage on us. And then we're going to deal him 2 damage. Oh, no, this guy's aloof. This guy's aloof. This guy's aloof! What am I doing? Oh, what do we do with our last action, then? I guess we can just do this. I guess we could just get rid of that, huh? I also could just do this, though. I'm trying to find where what that one tablet is. I don't remember what it is. The tablet's really sick, though. We have 1 action. Lose this. Honestly, I actually think I'm just gonna scan. So we're gonna discard cards until we discard an AI. Oh boy! You love to see it, chat. Gorsh. Anyways, so we're gonna now scan for a circle. Is it just one per? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Here's the ventilation shaft. Okay. So do we have one circle left? No, we're done with circle. Okay, we only have the last 2 places to go. What are the heart ones again? That's wild. Oh, the hearts. The heart thing is infirmary? Oh no, the heart is the thing on the infirmary. Right, that's how that one works. Oh yeah, and it's in here that we find the little tablet thing. Right. How's our time looking? We might try for it, to be honest. Alright, well, we gotta test this. So we're gonna add 3 blessed tokens. And then we're gonna go 2 to 3. Watch this, chat. Told you. I guess this as well. These are all forced. I guess I could choose them in the order I want, right? Alright, we're gonna unexpected curse this one, and we're gonna go 4 to 3. Nice. 1 gone. I mean, notably, there's only 4 cards left. And then we're going to take 2 horror. We're going to put 1 here, and we're going to ignore the other one. We're going to discard this. And then Pete's going to heal after all forced effects finish off. Nice. All right. I mean, I'm going to try to kill you. We're going to use 2 charges on this runic axe, and we're going to go 6 to 3. I'm going to go 7 to 3. 9 to 3. 10 to 3. So this guy's going to take 2 damage. Honestly, I know I have these shrivelings, but I'm going to actually just use this again. We spent good money on it. Let's use it. And I'm going to commit this, and we're going to go 8 to 3. Nice, he's dead. And then we're going to scan, but before we scan, we're going to discard until we get an AI. Nearest location with no clues. That's going to be here. That's totally okay. We do lose the cryo sleep, which we kind of do want that memory. Isn't that your location? Sorry, butthead? Oh, you know, it is this one. Yeah, this one is. No, you're right, you're right. This one is my location. Thank you. I forgot that this one is, Thank you. I mean, that's totally okay. Okay, but then we do this. Now we scan for that. The last bulb. Cyber virus. I've just got the last clue from a location. Spawn. This guy engaged with you. Search. No spells. My deny existence are hiding all the way on the bottom. Okay. Enemy phase. This guy's going to ding us for 1. Not too worried about the dodge. Gives us a really easy location to get the clue off of as well. Upkeep. We've gone really far without hitting the our weakness. So, like, I mean, I want that 1 tablet. The tablet's really good. The reality is, though, is I'm not quite sure. The act advances when we do that scan in the cryosleep quarters, which we are not currently in the cryosleep quarters. Test. Oh yeah, this one. Thank you. 3 all. 5-3. It's done. All right, 5-9. Sure. That's a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay, I think. Hmm. We're going to engage this guy. We're going to try and evade him. This then reshuffles. We're going to try to evade him. We have 2 to 2. Seems okay. We'll go 3 to 2. I believe in the -1. Oh, sorry. We actually have... It's actually 3-all right now. 3-all. 2-all, sorry. 2-all. Because that puts us up to 3. We're sort of 4 to 2. -3. We're going to be lucky. So we would evade an enemy. But the enemy immediately attacks us instead. So we're going to take a damage and bump up our stats a bit. And then we're going to discard this card. I think honestly, we're just going to try to get out of here. As much as I want to do more, I think we got to go. We're going to move down here. I'd rather just not get a tablet in the bag. And I'd also rather not draw our negative. So we're going to go 4 to 3 on this all-seeing eye. Place a clue on our location. That's unfortunate. That steals a victory from us. I should have put that in there. I should have taken a second and done that. But that's okay. I just don't want to get... I mean, it's only a 2 in 22 chance, so a 1 in 11 of drawing. Like, obviously, the math's a little bit different there, but... But we actually can't scan this turn, so we actually might as well just come in here and do this. Also, killing the cyber virus also probably would be good. Diana comes in here. She tries to investigate. We play the clairvoyance. Okay, yeah. We'll move in here. We'll play the clairvoyance. And then we'll investigate at 7 to the game's 2. We pass and grab the clue. We're then going to spawn this guy engaged with us. Enemy phase. We're going to take a meat damage here, which will just make me stronger. And then we'll also dodge this one, I think. Nice. Upkeep. Alright, please don't give me Voice of the Messenger. I'll take Rise to the occasion, baby. 6-9. Don't give me another one of the things. Yeah, I'm going to ward that. That's going to be a ward for me, dog. Sure, we'll take that. That's no problem. Sorry, we should actually have 2 charges on this. Alright, well, we're going to shrivel this guy. We have 7 to 2. Nice, he'll take 2 damage. And then we're going to go 7 to 2. -1. And we're going to take a horror. And this guy's dead. I think our last action is going to be a scan for the triangle. Who am I? Now that the ship's power has been restored and the imminent threat eliminated, you can re-examine the protocols of the cryo chamber in which you were hibernating. The database mentions names and dates you have never heard before, but that you instinctively know to refer to you and your true history. According to the control panel, you were a citizen of the United Colonial Coalition, and you were born in 2127 in a city named New Brooklyn. Hey guys, that's only 105 years from now. Further details suggest that the ship's AI has been implanting and running a simulation with the bodies of several of the sleeping crew. You probe for more information, but the main network catches on and shuts down the display before you can continue. Each investigator location records one tally mark next to their memories, and we may search the top 6 cards of our deck for a card and draw it. Get out of here. Yeah, just give me this. And this is the victory display. Okay. And then we're just gonna spend 4 clues as a group. And we're gonna look for bulb. No bulb. No bulb. No bulb! Yeah, this is the one. I would have loved to have that. That's okay. I do like that it's hidden out of the way, because it is a very good card. But anyways, it was unsuccessful, but we can still advance. By connecting to the ship's mainframe, you adapt the cryo chambers to import your soon-to-be dreaming self into Kate's shared dreams. You lay down into your coffin once more and activate the machine's sleep sequence. Resolution 1. Man, this is a great campaign. Alright. You find yourself standing in a field of grass. You're no longer on the town of Melian, but you don't recognize this place either. You're surprised to see a little girl walking up towards you. You got here just in time. Please follow me quickly before the monster eats my friends. We've entered the virtual dreamlands by our own means. Poggy. If investigator was defeated, resigned, or ended with a cyber virus in their hand, we will record that person has been infected. If there's at least 1 copy of Reminiscence Treachery in the victory display, we add a tablet token to the chaos bag. Nuh-uh. And then we get Victory X, which is, dare I say, a pretty good amount of victory. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Poggy. So count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chef's kiss. So the only victory we were missing is the long form victory on this card. All right. Well, that went very well. The worst part, though, is that you restart back at 0 with these decks every time you start a new scenario. So, like, even though right now Calvin and Diana are, like, really poggy, it's going to start back at square one, which, you know, might be a little bit exciting. Huge thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel, as well as everyone who is watching live on Twitch and who's watching currently not live on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Dark Matter. We are going to be playing some more, so buckle up. This stream's just getting started. Have a great one, and as always,